I was thinking about what I've been talking about lately with these narcissists, excuse me, and how I call them psychopaths, and I interchange the words. It's basically the same thing. The inflated ego, and you got to watch yourself too. But I started thinking, hearing shit, and that's why I think it's weird. A lot of the entertainers, they use a name, a moniker. They change their name. Um, I'm gonna use these people. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm gonna use these people for example. But we know the millions of other ones that are like. If you used to watch some of those videos where they, back when like 7 years ago, where they're like, look at all these all-seeing eye things. Look at this celebrity, and this celebrity will say, well, this is my alter ego. I think I could recall one offhand, like Nicki Minaj saying she has like a gay boy as an alter ego, and when she gets mad, he comes out, and it's not good. Well, that's a demon. I mean, if you want to believe it, that's the thing guiding them through success. These narcissists or psychopaths, I think psychopaths are a little bit above narcissists where they're like superpowered. Psychopath is superpowered and capable of much worse. A narcissist is like minor leagues, but still working its way up. And if you look at people, I'm going to use Owen Benjamin for example. It's not his real name. He used to be a liberal. Let's just for shits and giggles say there was a demon. Because now let's remember Aleister Crowley and all these demon worshippers. What did they say was the way to, I don't know, channel demons? It was always sex magic. And it was sex with boys. Let's look at the people online who have said they've been molested. Now, I'm not saying I don't know what the degree was, but this is a way to fuck a mind up. If when they did MK Ultra, to break the human brain in two, so it's no longer one person with morals. It's one person that might behave like they have morals, and then it could snap into fucking the alter ego. They traumatized through sex at probably a young age because the innocence is broken. It's very sad. These people are victims. And I was going to do an in-depth video on what I see in narcissists. It's always the same thing. The tough guy front while being a complete coward. That's a lot of it. Like constantly talking about Joe Rogan and then saying, well, in real life, Joe Rogan would break my neck. And Joe Rogan's not a big guy. So these are hurt people that have probably snapped. The other day, I heard that guy Mersh, who isn't even worth talking about. At least Owen Benjamin's kind of like, semi-something. But this guy's saying, I was going to kill myself if I didn't get YouTube fame. If that's not demonic, what is? If suicide isn't demonic, what is? What pushes these people to kill themselves? Well, first off, you have to be such a crazy narcissist to say, if I don't get to be famous on YouTube and have attention, I just might as well hang it up. And then the demon, he said to his friend, he told his friend, the other guy on the show, let's give it one more shot. Something very, very wrong with these people. And I'm just kind of like off the top of my brain just making these points. But for these people to all behave in this similar way, narcissism is a mental disorder. You cannot, but it's crazy because they will be aided. These people will be aided in, pushed into some sort of success. But that's what I think could be a demon. But then every now and then they'll malfunction, and you'll see it. Like Owen Benjamin recently going off about Peterson and his daughter. It's like, dude, you have 2 kids in the house that could probably hear you. Them kids can't even be in the backyard when you say these things. It's terrible what you're saying. You've been kicked out of Christmas dinners. I don't even get kicked out of Christmas dinners. And I'll sit there and be like, in a room full of people who don't believe in this or Jesus or anything, and I'll be like, the Lord is the way. And they're like, they scoff, but nobody's going to kick me out for that. But I find it hopeless a lot of times to even bring up what I believe would be a thing to educate somebody. I look at the people and I say they're not worth it. They're not worth talking to. These people. Oh, and then like 3 years later, they come to me at another Christmas dinner, or not Christmas, but like family function. They're like, bro, did you see the Las Vegas shooting? It's so fake. I'm like, I told you like 4 years ago I thought 9/11 was fake. And you freaked out, or you didn't freak out, but you didn't want to hear it. So I left you alone. So now you're not going to leave me alone? So now you're going to come to me and tell me everything I need to, like, same thing with Owen Benjamin, man. These people are scary, but that is the gist of it. I know this would make a very good YouTube video. I know that, or not even, fuck all that. It's not about the YouTube video. It's about pointing out that this thing is another plague on our society. Okay? There's many plagues. We got drugs, we got alcohol. But now this narcissistic push, me, the ego, has been pushed on generations, starting with maybe the baby boomers. They were given so much wealth and blah, blah, blah. And then their kids progressively got worse because they were too busy babying their kids, yes, paying attention to them. But what's that one thing you always hear from baby boomers? I swear I've heard it from 20, and they're all psycho-narcissists. Okay, it's my dad. Yeah, he would have paid for anything. He would have sent us to college. But he was never there to talk to me or anything. I'm like, bro, you know how many... I'm like, you son of a bitch. You know how many people wish they had a pop that was just there that didn't talk to him? What the fuck you want to talk about? If there's something you want to talk about, you should have brought it up with him. But that's how they got raised. And they all cry about it. And a lot of them didn't even have kids. They were so fucked up from being spoiled baby boomers. But the ones that did, them kids end up being partiers. Because now they moved from Chicago, which was party city anyway. Alcohol. Everybody, alcohol. The bar was the community center. So it's normal. Go out there, now everybody's smoking weed. It's the 80s, it's the 70s. Then cocaine got introduced. Now you got that third generation, and their parents are doing coke. And a fucking army of narcissists. But they're not all that way. All people aren't bad. But when you see a narcissist, it's almost like they cannot control their emotions, behavior, lies, projection, and they lie and they lie. It's psychopathic. These are pathological lies to ultimately protect the ego, because that's number one. But they follow the same routine, and it's very easy to identify them for me now. And protecting yourself from these people is probably, especially if you have children, it's probably the best thing to do. So I might make a video in depth. I might make some clips. I might edit it. If anybody wants to help me with that, we can go ahead and work together on it. There's a couple of people. I have like 2 people that I think would be good at that. But it's just an idea, the narcissist is now a plague. They've been bred into existence by the 1,000. I'd probably say 10%. But that's just an off the top of my head number. I'm not really sure. And there's varying degrees of it. There's people that could still be snapped out. Some people. The rest, it's blank. So you're looking at somebody who's not there. But everybody, God bless, and take it easy.